I have, I don't even know. It's like, this is what I hate about watercolors. It's impossible at this point. There's not enough good paper. Cotton paper is a problem. Everything's a problem. Everything is a problem right now in the United States. Everything is a problem. It's a serious problem. So, yeah. I don't know what to do other than, you know, try to get this to work. It's not working. It's not working, honey. So, I don't know. I have a really great recipe for red snapper because we used to fish. We had fisheries that imported seafood to the United States, and we had a really, I guess, demand for a lot of seafood but never red snapper. And I'm like, do people not know about red snapper? Do people not eat red snapper? What's going on? Anyways, so we opened a few restaurants with this family recipe of ours of cooking red snapper over open fire with this sauce, this special sauce that I'm not going to tell you the secret sauce, but it's an amazing sauce. And the fish is just kind of like put in a blanket of like onions, right? And butter. And the great thing about this recipe that you don't need a lot. It's simple ingredients, a few ingredients, but the right ingredients melt together and make something magical. And so this fish is like doused in butter and onion and this black sauce that consists of soy sauce and some other stuff that they're top secret. We can't name it, but and cheese. And so we would at the end, you know, get gratin cheese off the grill and just put it on top of the fish. Like, you know that method where you put the cheese on the grill until it becomes like ooey gooey toasted, you know, like almost nutty flavor to the cheese. And so you just put it on top of the fish, the whole fish, by the way, that you cook over an open fire. Best recipe. And the recipe for this fish is called zarandeado, and it's sold only in my hometown, right? In Sinaloa. And there were only a few restaurants open that knew about the recipe and knew about how to cook the fish and where to get the best red snapper in town, because we would provide fresh seafood every day when the markets came about. So, in Mazatlan and I believe in El Maviris were the only place that you could get this dish. Well, it became so well known. This zarandeado de Sinaloa became so well known because, again, red snapper is really, really hard to come by. It's not easy to come by. So, you know, people would travel all over the world to just come and eat the zarandeado red snapper. And the funny thing is my mom had the recipe and she would not let it go, right? Because it was passed down from her father to her father, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, but my grandmother, somebody in the relatives became obsessed with the recipe and they kind of stole it and opened a restaurant. And they're like, just let them have the recipe. It's not going to kill you to give people the recipe. The point is that red snapper fishing is so hard to actually do that there's not a lot of people that actually have restaurants opened with that recipe. So I don't know where people get off where like this recipe is like hidden or whatever. No, we gave out the recipe a long time ago. The problem is that nobody's actually fishing for red snapper right now. And so nobody's eating that recipe because there's no red snapper anymore. And I'm just like, are people this fucking stupid? Do they not notice what's going on? And I have plans to go to La Paz, Baja California, but not anymore because there's tsunamis coming in and the whole area is just going to be underwater. As long with California as well, it's going to be underwater. Soon, I'm assuming, and I'm just like, I'm so depressed over that. I'm so sad. And then, you know, of course, China and, you know, is pushing to like traffic people. Like, nobody likes China. Nobody's gonna go to China. Everybody hates China. It's a shitty place to live. It's a shitty place to be. There's no rules. There's cannibals running back and forth. People are eating dogs, people, pig. I mean, they're eating anything and everything under the sun. Nobody's going to China. Nobody wants to be suffering in China right now. It's not a good place to be. And the only people that are going to China is also crazy people that don't understand what's going on here. It's like, and of course, they're like Chinese CEOs are trying so hard to like buy citizenship to America so they can come into the United States and take some white chick back home with them. And it's like, do they not know that their offsprings are going to die horrible deaths? Do they not know what's going to happen to them eventually? Do they not foresee the future of where this is heading? Apparently no, because China and Russia right now are delulu. They're delusional beyond repair right now. And I don't know how to break it to them, but there's no red snapper, all right? There's no red snapper fishing in China, okay? Nobody's going to China. I don't know what the fuck are they on? Opium? I bet, but not even the good kind, because the best opium is literally in Mexico. We produce the best opium there is, okay? I don't even know what the fuck they're on right now, but it ain't good. It ain't good. Anyways, we made the best shit ever. I mean, Sinaloa, we made everything better. We made everything great. We made the best seafood, the best drugs, the best women, the best fashion for men, best leather boots, and best... We said, world, we're gonna teach you how to build houses properly. We're gonna teach you how to do things. We even came up with the nitrogen engine, and I'm like, we kick ass in every way possible. And hurrah, the nitrogen engine is gonna happen. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen. It already happened. It's here to stay. There's not gonna be water. There's not gonna be water. We need that nitrogen engine because that's the only thing that's gonna produce water on the planet. Okay? So, get in on it, Toyota. We love you. We love you, Toyota. We will never leave you. We are buddies. We're like this. Okay? We're not going anywhere.